to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and yes, it's time for another video. So, I recently made a video about Disney pulling out of Australia when it comes to physical media, and in that video, I was talking about that them pulling out of Australia and thinking, well, that's gonna happen to pretty much all small countries around the world in the near future. It made me wanna get a few Disney titles. Now I've never seen myself as a big Disney cartoon collector. I've seen most of them as they come out, but I've never felt like I needed them in my collection. Until now, I guess. So recently I was out shopping and I was in the store I've talked about before where I can buy both used media and new media. Lesehesten, what roughly translated into reading horse, which again doesn't make much sense to you guys at all. But it is a store that sells both used and new media, mainly used because there's a way bigger market for them, at least in used media, than there are in new media. So they sell everything from books to LPs to DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and everything in between there. And they actually have a good store. I like going there. Heck, I've interned and a few times, so I know them quite well, and I like going there. But I went in there just to snoop around, and I ended up with a bunch of Disney titles. Yeah, all used Blu-rays. I don't mind at all. They're perfectly fine for me. And let's just go through them. So, numbered spines, and oh boy, I guess that means I have to complete the collection now. But I bought a bunch of them, and heck, before I even start showing them off, I don't have I didn't count them, so I don't know how many of them I got. But I got a big bunch of them already, and I paid around $3 a piece. Heck, that's why I bought so many. There's many of them I really don't have much desire to be in a rush to watch again. But the numbers, that cheap, and just trying to fill in the Disney collection because I don't have Disney Plus. I don't need Disney Plus. So, yeah, I'm a Disney cartoon collector now, I guess. So I didn't find every single one. And heck, after me coming back with this big stack of tiles, I found out that number 6 through 11 are only available on DVD. No Blu-rays. So, so I guess I gotta get the DVDs of those eventually. But first up, the first couple of numbers were apparently the ones that are a little more expensive or nobody had traded them in. So the first one I got was number 4, which is Dumbo. Good cartoon. And heck, I even liked the live action one of this. So, yeah. I'm not gonna talk too much about them. I'm not gonna make this video too long. Next, number 5, Bambi. I haven't seen this in forever. Let's see, number 13, Alice in Wonderland. And if you can't see it, yes, a bunch of these releases do have the Danish title. Normally, I would prefer having the original US title, which it was released, or the title it was released with. But in this case, I actually prefer having the Danish release, where there is Danish audio, which the American Blu-rays doesn't. I like having the option for Danish audio on my cartoons Yes, normally I don't like dubbing, but on cartoon it's a different matter. So I like, especially when my nephew is here. I know he wanna watch some of these cartoons when he sees what I got now. So he wants the Danish audio. So yeah, Alice in Wonderland, and sadly this one's in a thick case. There's one, maybe two of them that's in a thick case, and then the rest in a slim. It doesn't match. But then again, I'm probably not gonna keep them in the cases. These are gonna go in a folder. So yeah. Next up, number 14, Peter Pan. See, it skipped from 13 to 14. So skipped from 5 to 13 because, like I said again, 6 to 11 only DVDs. But Peter Pan, classic, good cartoon. Number 15, Lady and the Tramp. Number 16, Sleeping Beauty. I gotta try to remember the original titles on some of them, what they are. Number 17, 101 Dalmatians. And the numbers are Disney classics. I have no idea how they choose what's a classic or what's not, because there's some movies that's not in the classic line, and some there are. And just whoop. Number 19, Jungle Book. Number 20, Aristocrats. Aristocats. I don't remember. I don't even remember the cartoons. Number 21, Robin Hood. Number 24, what's the original? The Fox and the Hound. Or Mess and Nickel. Number 28, The Little Mermaid. Way better than the movie. Number 29, what's The Rescuers Down Under. Now, to take one of the animated movies or cartoons here, this one I have fond memories of. Heck, way back when this came out, I bought the VHS tape, or probably my mom and dad bought it for me. But I got the VHS tape with this and a mark. Technically, I should have had it right here with me because I do still have it. I still use it. I got a mug filled with Smarties in it, the candy. And yes, this I don't need 1990. 33 years later, I'm still drinking out of the mug with these characters on it. Yeah, maybe I'll put a picture up here of it if I remember. But yeah, I had a fun time with this growing up. I remember that. Sadly, I haven't been able to find the first one. I've never seen the first one nearly as much as this one. So yeah, I like having that one actually. Number 31, Aladdin. Again, Robin Williams, good movie. 32, Lion King. Probably the Disney movie I've seen the most out of all. That's probably the case with quite a few people. Absolute classic. Number 33, Pocahontas. Don't remember it. Number 34, uh, what's the Hunchback of Notre Dame? I do believe that's the correct title. Number 35, Hercules. 36, Mulan. And again, going back to audio tracks being dubbed in Danish, Mushu in the American version is voiced by Eddie Murphy, and yet the Danish comedian that voices Mushu actually does a way better job, if you ask me. This is one cartoon where, okay, I'm putting on the Danish audio track. I like the Danish audio track for Mushu way more than Eddie Murphy, and it's freaking Eddie Murphy. That should tell you something. Number 37, Tarzan. Number 40, Atlantis. Number 42, Treasure Island. I do believe Treasure Planet. Yeah, again, yeah. 43, Brother Bear. Brother Bear or Brother Bear. Okay, so yeah, Brother Bear. 45, Chicken Little. You see, here you can kind of get an idea of the Danish language. This is little chicken. We sometimes, or quite often, just switch the words around. So it is Chicken Little, but we call it Little Chicken. Number 46, The Wild, which I'm actually not sure if I've ever seen or not. This must. It's a total Madagascar ripoff from the looks of it. I have no idea if this came out before or after Madagascar. So, yeah, I guess I'll find out. Number 47, Meet the Robinsons. Yeah. 48, Bolt. I remember enjoying this one. 49, Princess and the Frog, which I remember liking both, but this one again is one I remember quite enjoying actually. I don't know, the, the little darker theme in Disney movies kind of speaks to me for whatever reason, I guess. Number 50, what is Tangled? Yes, yeah, I don't even remember the original title on some of these. Two on the Run is what it's called in Danish. 51. Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. I do believe it's Wreck-It Ralph. Did this one I've seen quite a few when this came out. I saw quite a few people really enjoying this one. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much. I didn't think it was that good of a movie. But just wait. 52, Frozen, or Frost as we call it apparently. 53, Big Hero 6, and I do believe this is the one that's actually a Marvel story. So yeah, another Marvel photo collection. 54. You see, there's a different title for this one too. Zootropolis or Zootopia. Is it I do believe it's Zootopia. That's the original title. Yeah. Yeah. 55. This is a title that doesn't make much sense to me. Moana is the original, a perfectly fine title. Why is it Vaiana? I know the UK has it as that too, if I remember correctly. What? Vaiana, yeah, indeed. Yeah, man, I don't know. 56. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, this one I quite enjoyed way more than the first one. this was a way better movie than the first one in my mind. And I don't know if people think the same way as I do, but I didn't get the love for the first one. I quite enjoyed this one. So this is the Disney classics that I got, and this is, like I said, 56. I do believe the latest number that we got in Denmark is 61, which is Strange World, A Strange World, whatever it's called. And I don't, again, I don't know how they choose, because, okay, well, let's just move on to the next. I got 4 titles that don't have a number at all. I got Frozen 2. Frozen 1 is one of Disney classics, but Frozen 2 isn't. And Turning Red doesn't have a number on it either. There's another. I don't remember. There's one that came out. Oh, Raya and the Last Dragon, not numbered at all either. That should have been like. I quite enjoyed Raya and the Last Dragon. That doesn't have a number either. And Strange World gets a number. I don't know how they choose. But yeah, I also got Planes. Still no number. Planes 2. Still no number. And Lady and the Tramp 2. No number. And there's a bunch of other movies that I'm missing that doesn't have numbers either. So out of 61, I got somewhere around half the numbers now, and minus 6 to 11. That's not out on Blu-ray. I've done quite good for $3 a piece for these movies. So the Disney collection is coming along. But then there's also the Pixar line. They got their own numbers. So number 1 in the Pixar line, heck, Planes 1 and 2, Pixar. If they are Pixar movies, right? I do believe they are. I don't remember, but the Planes, no Pixar numbers, not in the Pixar line. But again, number 1 in the Pixar line, Toy Story. Number 2, A Bug's Life. See the number down there. Now, technically, A Bug's Life, I helped make the release, or not actually make the release, but at the time I worked at a company where we reproduced these movies. We got the master and then we recorded them on VHS back then. So I was in charge of, or I was a part of the team that duplicated A Bug's Life for the Danish market. So I got this big stack of empty VHS tapes. I had to put in a bunch of VCR machines and record, and when I was done, I had to do that as fast as possible, and then I could sit there and watch the last half of the movie. I don't know how many times I've seen the last half of this movie because I had to put all the tapes in. And yeah, there's just a little story about a former job of mine. Number 3, Toy Story 2. And I actually got most of the Pixar line. I think I'm only missing 5. And number 7, let's see, 3 to, oh, yeah, okay. Number 7, Cars. I'm missing The Incredibles. I'm missing Soul. I'm missing Finding Nemo. Number 8, Ratatouille. Number 9, Wall-E. Number 10, Up. And it is Up. We just spell it with an O. Number 11, Toy Story 3. Number 13, Brave. Number 14, Monsters University. So yeah, I'm missing Monsters Inc. too. Number 15, Inside Out. Another one that was apparently highly praised that I didn't really enjoy all that much either. Number 16, The Good Dinosaur. Number 17, Finding Dory. Number 18, Cars 3. Number 19, Coco. Another one I quite enjoyed, again with the little darker theme. I don't know what it is. Number 20, The Incredibles 2. It's a good movie. I just like the first one a little bit more. Number 21, Toy Story 4. Not that great a movie. And the final one I got, number 22, Forward. Again, one I quite enjoyed. I thought it was a fun time. Soul, I do believe Soul is the next one I'm in the line that I'm missing. Didn't enjoy that one all that much. And then I don't remember what's after that. I have no idea if I've seen it or not. But that's it. That's my growing Disney collection that I got in one go. Guessing or getting the missing pieces though, that's gonna be interesting because, like I said, I got every single one they had that I didn't have at the time. And now, do I buy the rest full price or do I have to get one by one from Facebook Marketplace, which will be a little more expensive with shipping and everything? So, yeah, who knows? If you see a Disney movie in any of my pickup videos, well, I got them some way cheap. So, yeah, that's my Disney collection for now. Let's see if it goes any further. And with that, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.